Yo, what's good? We here with another interview. Underworld class, Underworld Society. We here with my homegirl Leta.
What at? You know what it do? I'm in the motherfucking building, repping 617. You already know. We the cage in the fucking building, nigga. My name rings bells.
How
What's
old are
up? How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 34.
Okay, and where you from?
I'm from Beantown, baby.
Born and raised?
Born and raised, Dorchester, baby.
So tell us a little bit about your upbringing.
My upbringing was fucking filthy. Like, nigga, like slums. Fucking knowing what the struggle is, the real motherfucking struggle. That's why, like, I live accordingly how I do now, because it's like my upbringing was complete fucking, when I look back, bullshit. It was some bullshit. It was some straight up bullshit that a lot of people wouldn't have been able to fucking withstand. You feel me?
Okay.
And I'm still standing, so you know I'm a motherfucking beast out here, banging on my chest. You fucking feel me?
So what do you do? Like, what's your?
What do I do? Well, right now I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a realist, the realest bitch in these streets. I'm just saying, I'm a realist in these streets. I ain't working right now because guess what? When you've been through the struggle, you know how to live. If you ain't never been through no type of fucking struggle, you don't know how to live. And you the motherfucker that's gonna go crazy over motherfucking money. I don't give a fuck about no money. Meaning, it ain't gonna drive me crazy. You make the money, you don't let that shit make you. So, at the end of the fucking day, I made it through the slums. I'm trying to get on board with my fucking rapping shit. You know, I'm just trying to have all positive, not trying to. I'm creating a circle of all positivity, people that are doing positive things, people that are chasing after their dreams. No more time for lacking and slacking, especially on myself. I've been doing that too long, regardless of what the fuck I've been through.
So you mentioned you have music, so you're an artist.
Yes.
How long have you been rapping for?
Well, I would say my first track recorded was when I was like 19. My first track recorded, I would say, was probably like 19, 20 years old. But as far as rapping, I used to always be running around the house freestyling and shit. Like, I always was into like good music, meaning like I used to listen closely to the lyrics. I like the beat. You know, I like how all of it just meets up and creates such fucking just beautiful shit. You feel me? So I would say my first track was at 1920, but I always loved music and mimicking fucking artists and they dance moves, they steps, how they sing and shit. That was my shit growing up.
Alright, so what was like some of your artists that you say was influential?
Tupac was my nigga. Even though I used to get my ass beat for singing some of his, rapping some of his shit. Tupac, I would say Snoop Dogg, cause that was my mother's shit. I mean, my mother had the motherfucking Snoop Dogg fucking, I don't remember which CD it was, but it's where he got the motherfucking girl that looks like a dog that's bent over.
Doggy Style.
That's what it's called. My mother had that.
That's his first album. That was his first.
My mother had that. Dr. Dre. My mother had Dr. Dre.
Chronic.
Yeah, she had all that shit. Like, my mother was the real gangster around the house. I really, like, it wasn't, I liked Aaliyah. She wasn't a rapper, a singer, but I didn't have too many. DMX, I can't leave DMX out. DMX, because it's like, everybody looked at him like he was just a lost soul, or he was just a disobedient child, or he was just, everything negative they was taking it for, when on all actuality, that was somebody that been through trauma, that was just trying to change their fucking life around and let the world know, like, help me a little bit.
Right.
You feel me?
Went to school in Dorchester, all that?
Yeah, Dorchester High. Dropped out of Dorchester High, nigga. Dropped out in 11th grade. I didn't give a fuck, nigga, because after the day going to Dorchester High around the time I was going was like chilling in the backyard with your homies. The kids didn't give a fuck. The teachers didn't give a fuck. To the point the teachers told everybody, like, you know what? Don't even come back. Y'all don't want to learn. They gave up. I gave up too. Like, you know what, bitch, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm out of here. But at the end of the day, what the fuck is so significant about graduating? That's all equal to wasting a motherfucker's time on this planet. Setting motherfuckers back further than we already set back. But we're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah, so that's like that.
We ain't going to get into that right now.
Alright, so I've been told that Dorchester is a really rough neighborhood, right? Tell us some of the wildest shit you've seen going up in Dorchester.
Some of the...
Right? Some of the wildest shit you've seen going up in Dorchester.
I done seen crackheads dookie on people's fucking property. I done seen motherfucking trannies fucking getting inside of fucking Boston Fire Department fucking vehicles. Like them real, y'all know what I'm talking about, the fire trucks. I seen a fire truck pick up trannies before on fucking Dudley Street. It was crazy. They was like, whoop, whoop, pull over that, that's too fat, whoop, whoop. Nigga, I done seen dead bodies. I done seen niggas get popped to their head and they be left on the sidewalk for about over an hour before anybody fucking come and rescue their ass. I done seen... Huh? First time like me actually seeing somebody like dead due to gun violence in Boston was my sister was living on a street in Roxbury on the first floor, and one night we decided to have family night in her living room. And so we playing family night or whatever, and next thing you know, you hear gunshots go off. And the gunshots sound so close that me and my sister just dived on the floor. Because we didn't know if they was coming through the window, if somebody was in the house. It was so close. So we dive on the floor. First thing I go into war mode. I dive on the floor, rolled over to the motherfucking light switch and turn that bitch off. So I could get in the window and see what the fuck is going down. So I get in the window and people's going down. There was a bar at the end of her street, so that's what the fuck that had to do with. But I'm seeing everybody running back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck? They're screaming. There's people like going crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? So after everybody disappeared, I'm still looking out the window like, what the fuck is everybody screaming for? And my sister's like, oh my God, there's a dead body right there. And I look literally right in front of her doorstep. You come out of her fucking door. Supposedly the story was that they was in the bar. Drum seen drum. One waited on the nigga to leave. He was getting in his car, popped his ass. One to the dome. So I went outside the crib and I wanted to see. Like, the police didn't come. They left his ass out there stinking for like an hour. I walk over to him and I'm looking, and literally, word to mommies, nigga, there was smoke still coming out of his fucking head, bro. And I on my kid right now, on my life. There was smoke still coming out of his head by the time I went out there. Once my sister said there's a dead body right in front of the car, I went out there and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. And I looked down and his eyes was open, straight bullet in the middle of his fucking head. And smoke.
How old were you when that happened, when you saw that?
This was before, shit, my nephew was like, I probably was like 21. I was around 21 when that happened. And that was the first, like, I done seen bodies, like, far off and, you know, yellow tape. But as far as, like, the police left that man out there stinking. And that's fucked up. Everybody was calling him fucking, not saying who knows if he could have got saved or not. But it's the principle. Like, okay, it's just another nigga in the hood getting killed. We'll come and get the body when we want. Nah, that shit's fucked up. To see that shit, it really fucked me up. And then come to find out, here's the kicker of the story. Come to find out, supposedly, his cousin did that to him. Some Cape Verdean dudes, supposedly. And I'm not naming no names, I'm not naming no street, because I ain't with that. But I'll tell the story, and it's crazy, because it's like, if that's the real story, it's like, bruh.
It's the word on the street. You know it's true.
And that's why, yeah, it's the word on the street. But this is what really gets to me, because it be like, everybody be trying to seem like the black community is the only community out here, like, y'all are niggers, but it's like everybody's on their crazy shit. Every race has a group of crazy motherfuckers, from the Chinese to the Vietnamese to the Irish to the motherfucking Africans to the Cape Verdeans to the Spanish.